Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another video with white foil because I used it in that last video and I basically just love it. So only an excuse to get it out again. So I'm going to be using my base this time is going to be dusky pink instead of peachy nude for a change. And then the three pinks that I'm going to be using on top are these beautiful ones here. So we've got Electric Pink, Cosmopolitan and Lollipop. They're the three that we're going for. So first things first, I'm just going to paint my base on all three nails as usual. So I'll do 2 coats on each and then we can come back to do the design. So once I've done the base colours, I'm going to go in with Foil Me from Sparkle Supplies UK. Hopefully there will be a foil gel coming very soon to the SS UK website, so keep a lookout for that. And I promise you that it is as good as Foil Me, so don't worry. I will also be getting it and using it on my channel and stuff, so don't worry, like you'll see it in action. I'm just placing a layer of this on all three nails, making sure that it's everywhere. I'm not too bothered actually, to be fair, about it being completely everywhere because I am using this for a patchy effect, which is also why I haven't took the coat off, the tacky layer off of my gel polish colour underneath, and that is because it doesn't matter if there's some areas where the foil isn't going to stick properly because I'm going for the patchy effect, so it's not necessary. So I'm going to pop those in the lamp for 60 seconds. Whilst I'm waiting, I'm just going to get my foil ready. So I just need a little bit because it's only for 3 nails and we're doing the patchy look, so I don't need loads. So I'm just going to cut some off because then it's much easier to use. Perfect. And then I can get rid of this piece. Popping that out of the way. So I'm just using this as my base basically. I didn't mean that pun, it's quite annoying actually. So yeah, I'm just using this as my base for under like a nice simple easy design on top. So this is now finished in the lamp, so I can put my third nail in. Perfect. I'm just going to put some random I've got hiccups. Random patches on this nail. I'm not thinking too much about it. Just want to make sure basically that I don't have too much on. I don't want it to completely cover the nail. I want to be able to see the pink colour underneath. So that's all I'm doing there. So I'm doing that on all 3 nails. Completely patchy. Don't want it to look perfect. And then the other one's just got 20 seconds left. So what I'm going to do after that is I don't want to paint straight on top of of foil, because it can make your polish look a bit uneven and stuff. So I'm just going to pop a coat of base coat over the whole nail on every nail just to smooth it out, so then what I do on top won't be affected by any unevenness and texture of the foil. I'm just going to do the foil on this last nail as well. Make sure you're moving the foil as you're using it, because if you keep going over the same area, like with bits of your foil that don't actually have any foil on, it's just going to be a waste of time and it's going to keep annoying you and being stuck for no reason. Eventually you end up with no stickiness on your foil gel because you've got rid of it all by keep going over it with something. So I'm just base coating them all. And this helps your foil last longer as well actually, so you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone with that step. And then all we're going to do is something nice and simple with some flowery sort of thing. And then I'm also going to get one of the Real Bird Glamour Gels again, because like I said, I'm trying to use those on my channel more. So I'm just going to get my pink swatches to see which one would suit best. So I'm using Electric Pink, Cosmopolitan and Dusky Pink is my base, so it's going to go with that as well. And then my last colour is Lollipop, which is over here. So these are the colours that I'm using. So I need to find a glitter. Oh gosh, I threw them on the floor. Mine down. I need to find a glitter basically that matches all of those colours. So let me have a look at the Glamour Gels that I've got. I've got 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 pink Glamour Gels. I'm sure one of them will go. I think I'm going to go for... It's annoying because I want to use different ones on my channel, but it's always the one that... I'm going to go for number 8 just because I haven't used it on my channel before, and it is relatively similar to the one that I was going to use, which is number 3, but I have done a video with that before. So we'll use 8 just so we're using something different. So this is the one that I'm going to use. It's very, very pretty. Obviously I don't need it just yet because I haven't done the design yet, but we are just going to be doing something super, super simple. So I've got my colours on my palette next to me, and I'm just going to do some dotted flowers. I know you're probably absolutely sick of seeing these things because I do them quite often, but they're just so easy. But just remember that base coat is now on the nail, so unless you don't want them to move at all, you need to just bear that in mind. Like if you don't want them to move at all, your flowers, then definitely take the tacky layer off your base coat before you go in with doing your flowers. I'm actually going to get really mad because they're going to spread a lot easier on top of base coat than they would on top of anything else. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp for 10 seconds to keep that still. And then I'm going to do one in the next coloured flower. So I've got my 3 different pinks, of course. I'm doing a flower with each, and then I will fill in the gaps basically once I've put my 3 main ones down. I just first of all want to make sure that I'm getting one of each colour down before I move on. This would look really effective with neons as well, or like lots of different coloured brights, or even different coloured pastels would look very pretty. I'm going to pop that into the lamp for a 10-second cure. And then I'm basically just going to go around those and fill in the gaps with a smaller dot. So I'm going to use this one up here. So just doing baby flowers, and I'm going to use the brighter one down here. Like that. I'm going to have another one of these ones down here, just coming off the end of the nail. Like so. And that's it for that one. I'm going to pop that in for a full cure now. And then I'm going to do the same sort of thing on the other 2, but just going to mix it up with the placement of the flowers. Super, super simple. Like a nice easy design. I like to just get my flowers, like get my dots down first, and then can work on them more once they're there. Again, just remember to move quickly, because even if you do remove your base coat, once your petals have touched, they are going to merge together pretty quick. So I'm going to pop that in for 10 seconds, and that just keeps them still while I work on the other ones. And I'm going to do one of these ones here. One of the bright ones up here. And then one more of these ones. I love this colour, it's beautiful. just going to pop one of those there and there. And pop that one into the lamp for a full cure. So I'm just going to do the third one off camera because obviously I'm just doing the exact same thing over and over again. So I will do this one and then we can come back to finish them off. So once the flowers themselves are all done, we're now just going to add Glamour Gel. So I'm just going to pop a dot of the Glamour Gel in the middle of every, what's it called basically? What's it called? Flower. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure why I found it so difficult to think of. And then once I've done that, I'm also just going to pop a couple of dots surrounding the nail, like this, just throughout the nail as well in white. I've got way too much on there. Oh my gosh. So what I'm going to do is just get that off my dotting tool and I'm just going to go quick swipe upwards. And that's removed the majority of that product from there. Got quite a lot on this side as well. There you go, scooped some of it up. So like I said, once I've done that, I'm going to put some white dots on the nail. Just to tie it all in to the white background as well. So I'm just going to get a small dotting tool for this because I only want the white dots to be tiny. So I'm just going to pop those randomly throughout the gaps basically. I'm doing quite a lot. I really want this to be a proper dotty design. I love spots. I just think dots really do just, I don't know, they're so effective but so easy and they just make all the difference. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp for a full cure again. And then I'm going to do the same on the other two nails. So again, just put in a little dot in the middle of each nail in the middle of each flower, I keep meaning to say, and failing miserably, with the glitter. And then once I've done that, I'm just doing the white dots and I'll do the other one off camera again. So you're not bored of me just doing dots. But like I was saying, like dots are just so underrated, I think. Happens quite often. I'll look at a design and think this just doesn't look finished, like what can I do? And I'll just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna add some dots, and I do, and it just makes it. Just getting rid of an air bubble there in that white dot. I absolutely love how these have turned out. Very cute. So that's going in the lamp as well. And I'm going to do the same thing with the last one, and then I'll show you what they all look like when they've been top coated. So here is the finished design. I am so glad with how they turned out. Like, they look so cute. Really, really pleased with them. Let me know what you think and whether you'd wear them, whether you like them or not. Thank you so much for watching my video as always, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Bye.